today's topic of conversation is conspiracy theories and everything about conspiracy theories. So that's fun. For everyone watching, we do have Artic, Tell, and Scottish with us to share their lovely opinions, all planned by Scottish. She's just a boss.
I try.
Is the epitome. I'm a bitch, I'm a boss, I'm a bitch, I'm a boss. Whatever the fuck it's called.
If this turns into chaos, I do not apologize.
This is gonna be how do we not get murdered in our sleep?
Yeah. Well.
I was like, I can't put a conspiracy theory in the title because that's probably gonna get limited.
Yeah, we have to be very vague.
I mean, with the lovely conspiracy theories that people have nowadays, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
My mother is one of them. She's a fucking nutcase with a padded cell for you.
Padded selfie. My mother is she spends too much time watching TV. Far too much time watching TV. So she's like,
My mother spends too much time watching TikTok.
It's one of those things where she's just kind of gone down that rabbit hole, but with TV rather than YouTube, because she just spends so much time on the TV that is the YouTube algorithm at that point. That you just find all sorts. Don't need to worry about kids and limiting their freaking exposure. Freaking adults and their exposure at this point.
Literally.
First of all, conspiracy theories. Has anyone got one that pops straight into the head straight away?
World's flat.
The world's flat. We've been joking about this a lot recently.
The world is a fucking Cheerio.
Cheerio. Wait.
Do you know what?
So the hole in the middle?
Yeah.
Theory.
I'll be honest. My mother firmly believes that. She believes
Wait,
the
your
world's shaped
mum
like a
thinks.
donut. Yeah. Do you know about when I said padded cell? You know,
Wait, at least it's a 3D shape. That's in progress.
Yeah, that's true. A donut
Got
is a
some
3D
progress.
shape. Now that's interesting.
I love
Well,
that.
I'm not joking when I say she believes it.
Donut.
Well, what
She is a
part
donut.
about it does she believe?
Cylindrical shape. She
What
just
like
doesn't
that?
think the world's flat. She doesn't think the world's actually round. She thinks the moon landing was never real. She thinks that was all covered up. Fucking, lovely conspiracy theory.
What are your opinions on that? What do you
Fucking
feel?
idiot.
She's a fucking idiot.
Honestly,
I will add the disclaimer now because I forgot that. These are our opinions, our thoughts, and anything like that. We are chatting shit. Don't take anything we say personally or get offended by anything. You're
especially
allowed.
me.
You're allowed your own opinion. He's an absolute idiot, so don't worry about it. Think and believe whatever you want to. You're your own person. There we go.
I mean, my own opinion is the world isn't actually just fucking round. It's more egg-shaped due to gravity pulling on one side.
Yeah.
And the axis and everything.
Yeah. Like what we're taught at school. The school's being controlled by the government. And where kids are only exposed to certain things. So they don't think of it out of the box.
It's more the simplicity side of it. It's easier to say it's a sphere, go forth, than to go, oh yeah, actually, because of topography and mountains and this, that, and the other, and because of how space warps things, it's easier to just go, here's a sphere, off you pop.
Yeah.
Here's a sphere. Think of it as that, but no, gravity has an effect on it too.
Yeah, because that's how we teach it in year 5, because we start the space topic in year 5 with everything is pulled towards the centre. So if it's pulled towards the centre, it's going to look roughly like a sphere. It's a spherical-ish object.
Spherical-ish. Love that. Ish.
And I've got a little boy in my class who's autistic, and he absolutely loves everything to do with space, so he's been teaching us, pretty much.
Oh,
yeah.
that's
and
so
it's
cute.
been lovely. And he literally said, "I don't understand how anyone could think the Earth is flat because it's just scientifically not possible, miss." And I'm like, "You go, babe. You tell him."
You go, dude. Fuck yeah.
I think a lot of any of it really is going to be, we normally tend to overcomplicate things anyway as humans. Like, we can't accept simple. So as soon as it's simple, like the Earth being flat would make no sense. Like, you would think, okay, that seems pretty simple enough. Yeah, but that makes no sense. I would love to listen to someone that does, and love to just hear how it makes sense to them.
Yeah, but on the website it says we have users who believe this all over the globe.
Oh, I saw that! I saw that.
That's hilarious.
Meaning spherical objects.
Okay, yeah, no, these people are just stupid. Some of them, anyway.
No, I think it's mainly like, you know, something to cling to and to be like, I'm special.
Yeah.
Yes.
The world of a frisbee spinning in circles.
What
Yeah,
kind
another
of blew
thing.
my mind was like this
How does gravity work?
video of
Just
how
pulls
our
down to the flat plate.
actual, like, the solar system moves throughout space. Because you just kind of think the sun's in the middle and we're all just going around it.
Yeah.
But we're actually hurtling through space at the same time. It
Yeah.
fucks me up.
Yeah, it's like there's so many moving pieces that it kind of
Fine,
just
thought for
like
something.
everything whip arounds itself and other objects. And then we're all getting closer and closer to the sun. The sun's getting bigger, consuming more mass. And
Hell
that
yeah,
just
smart
leads to a whole depressing bit.
I mean, that won't happen for another few billion years unless
Yeah.
someone decides to go and let's just go and shoot a few nukes into the sun, see what happens.
I mean, I'm
Yeah.
not surprised they hadn't done that already.
You know what I don't get is thingy. How Venus is the hottest planet.
I mean, Venus
is?
is?
Venus is the hottest planet, apparently.
Is it going to be
But-
due to
but
like...
Mercury's closer. I don't. That still boggles me. I don't get that.
Is it gases?
I was going to say, like,
Probably.
is it due to like volcanic thing or gases? What size is it? Is it one of the smallest?
I think Mercury's very small.
Mercury's next to Venus.
Mercury's closest to the sun. I just don't get it.
Mmm.
Unless it's naked and it doesn't have like
Yeah,
an
an
atmosphere to
atmosphere.
regulate heat.
Just a naked planet.
It's a naked little guy.
A naked planet.
Do not give me ideas and stuff to draw, okay? I've got enough projects going on.
She's
I'm
still
just saying,
mentally jotting that down.
Find another naked planet. You could have two little friendos next to each other.
And
I
then
wanna
we
know
end
why
up with a
these
dwarf
say-
planet.
Yeah, why did they say Pluto isn't a planet anymore? That pissed me off.
Viva la Pluto!
Yeah, poor
Yeah, but it's back. It's
Pluto.
back
Viva
to.
la
It's back
Pluto.
to. It's back to a planet now, though, isn't it?
What is it?
No, it's still
It's-
classed as a dwarf planet, and I know this now because my little kid in class told me.
Kiddo.
It's because like the moons that we have observed as technology has
Meza,
gotten
I will
better,
definitely bring your
like around
points
Jupiter
up
and around
in a
Saturn
minute.
are actually bigger than Pluto, so it declassified. So because he wasn't as big
Aw.
as a moon.
Well, Saturn has
Yeah, but
seven
even
moons, so
I was
why?
gonna say even moons are still like very varied in sizes and stuff.
And
just big
Pluto has
rocks
a
that hit
heart
it.
on it made out of nitrogen.
That's cute.
He's a baby and I love him.
Aww. Does that kind of sound cute? Mars was also Earth before Earth had an atmosphere. I'm working on ecosystems. And I'm working on
You
you.
mean like an exoplanet?
Oh, wasn't it an asteroid crashed into Mars? And then that's what broke Mars apart. And that's how the Earth was formed. If I remember correctly.
No,
mean, if that's-
it's the moon smashed into us.
Oh, is it the moon?
Yeah, and then
Yeah,
all
moon
the
smashed
space
into us.
juices caused the Cambrian explosion.
Been a long while since I did it.
I only know this because of the whole history of the world, I guess. The sun is a deadly laser.
Oh, that one. Oh, the sun is a deadly laser.
Banger.
I've got a fun conspiracy if you guys want to hear it.
Hell yeah.
Oh, good God, hit us with it.
Yeah, and it's just me it's coming from, so you know it's gonna be a banger.
Maybe not.
Oh no.
Yeah. I was talking to Bomb about it earlier. It's fine.
Oh, this is one of the cool ones.
Yeah. So
Oh,
this
yeah.
is one that I came up. So we'd already had some like pretty like regular ones that people knew already on the list, and I was like, do you know what? I'm going to look at some funny ones, because I've got some in my head. And one of them that really like popped out to me was many men have foot fetishes because their first partner was a sock.
To
That
me,
is
that
a
just makes so much
conspiracy.
sense.
To me, it sounds like a fact.
To me, that makes so much sense.
No.
We were better. I was dying at this too.
Artic? Thoughts?
I fully believe that now. Thank you so much.
You see, it makes sense, right? It makes sense.
Oh my god.
It makes
Wait.
sense.
But then what does that mean about
Wait.
the other kinks?
That maybe
I mean-
maybe something to do with those items got related to
Yeah.
him in a sexual way, and
I
then
mean, look
now
at the whole like.
Like, what if it was a Pringles can?
I mean,
that's a thing.
You have a
fetish
fetish for Mr.
there?
Pringle?
I've
mean,
seen
it's
DIYs
smashed,
on how I've seen
On
DIYs on how to
fleshlights.
make a flashlight.
Yeah, yeah.
So I have seen
We're on
done.
the same kind of the internet, me and Scott.
I think everyone knows about that.
No, so for
Have you
those
tried
who've
it?
done psychology, there was the study that a son is sexually attracted to their mother, and that's why a bond between a son and a
Fucking
mother is
Freud.
stronger. Yes, that was it.
Huh?
Yeah.
Fucking
What's it? What's it called? Oedipus.
Oedipus complex. Yes.
It's insane, but that reminded me of that. Is
That
like
makes me feel it.
But the thing is,
But
like,
then it's like it's the
You will
same way
think
around
it's
a girls and
subconscious.
a dad, isn't
yeah, yeah. You will think it
This was-
subconsciously without knowing it as a kid until you get older.
this
and...
was something that like I looked into because like Bear did some psychology stuff when like he was in college or whatever it was, and obviously like we've got a son, so like that was in the back of my mind from my nursing days, and I was like, oh, I wonder if that's a thing. And Bear and I had talked about it, and I was like, I don't know if Freud knew the difference between correlation and causation.
Yeah,
So like
that's a good point.
like at the age where this is supposedly happened, it is the same age as they start realizing like people being different to them and things that they maybe recognize in other people, that they've got nice eyes, or they've got soft skin or whatever it is. And I'm like, I'm really hoping, as a mother to a son, I'm really hoping that it's literally just a random correlation that he just put together because he's a freak.
Yeah, yeah. It is
To be
weird to
fair,
think.
Didn't he have an inappropriate relationship with a girl much younger than him? I
I'm
think it was
pretty
a
sure he had a
justification
thing for
thing.
his mother.
That
Does
too.
not surprise me.
Yeah,
And he's
so-
just
yeah.
got to justify it to himself.
However,
Yeah.
we did kind of prove one of his points because we started talking about how nice it would be to have a dick.
That's
Penis
Yeah.
envy
it's
penis envy,
Good point.
but like,
But it-
And we all
Yeah.
appreciate the female body. We
Yeah,
are
we
women
love
that
the
do
female body.
appreciate it quite a bit. So,
we can't not, especially with summer coming up, we can appreciate the glory.
he was also cooked out of his mind. Thank you, Cakes.
Oh yeah,
That does not
100%.
surprise
Hey,
me.
Cake's coming in with the facts.
I mean, that makes sense. That makes sense.
I love that.
And wasn't
Definitely
there a
will come
whole
back to
thing
your
about
points.
Oh god, I can remember this from when I did psychology in college. There was a whole thing about oral fixation, and that was like a huge thing, because
Yes.
obviously breastfeeding and stuff like that.
I was
That
gonna
a
say,
huge part of it.
it's all just been through our childhood to put everything in our mouths.
But that's
Literally, it's
what I mean.
all exploration. Yeah.
Yeah.
The scientific reason behind that is like you're making a catalogue of things in your mind. Like you could look at something and know what it would feel like if you put your mouth on it.
Yeah.
It's just how you learn the world. You learn
It's
through.
You're making me hungry for
Experiencing
some
it.
reason.
when you say to the kid, you can look with your eyes but don't touch. Or was it my parents used to say to me, you don't look with your hands. And I'm
Yeah.
like, but I have to hold it. I have to
Touch it.
because the tism
It's
side,
how
I
you
need
learn.
to conceptualize that it's a real object. You know, I'm not just imagining it because I'm schizophrenic or something. You know, it's
Notable.
My only issue with that is if I pick it up and it has a foul texture, I will regret it for the rest of my life.
Oh, 100%. I agree with that.
I picked it up,
then-
it feels weird. No.
I don't like
Grow
too
learn
many
to
mushy
avoid
things.
Yeah.
I hate mushy things.
I can't actually stand, like slime and putty and
I hate sticky
those
things.
things.
I
Ugh.
don't
love
mind sticky.
slime. I
No.
watch slime shorts on YouTube. I fucking
I like
love.
watching. It's like I'm voyeuristic with it. I like watching other people, but I don't want
Oh,
to
hello.
touch it myself.
I love it.
Soap cutting is so good.
Oh yeah, I
that's my
watched
jam.
that.
Oh my
Like
God.
scoring it and then yeah.
How do we make this into a conspiracy theory?
I've got one. I've got one. Soap. Does it clean itself? No, according to conspiracies.
Yes, of course it does. It's clean.
It's
In,
anti.
It
in
has
and of
fucking
itself.
Bacterial, right?
antibacterials in it.
There are many soaps that are not antibacterial. That's where they can catch you out.
Well yeah, true.
If they don't have it, then they
And then
don't clean
that's
themselves.
and then can it be classed as a soap at that point if it doesn't clean anything?
No, it's
Yeah.
just a stick of slip.
Just a nice smelling
Oh,
block.
I know exactly what a stick of slip is. Sounds great to me. That sounds like a fun time.
A slippy stick.
That's the aftermath.
Hell yeah.
Let's see if I've got another one for you. Are you wanting
Hold on,
do you want to
Maz
talk about this
has kind of been reeling a bunch off, so I'm just gonna.
one? Ooh,
Let's go.
I don't want to ignore Maz's
do it.
Do it.
beautiful
Do it.
ramblings.
Ignore him. Ignore him.
That he put probably not even a conspiracy anymore, but Epstein didn't kill himself, neither did Hitler. I didn't realize Epstein was dead.
Oh,
I
I
didn't know
well
it was
thought. Hitler definitely did. He saw the end coming and went, well, I'm not going to be held accountable.
Fuck this shit
I
out,
mean-
man.
Yeah, but then everyone's
You
like,
get
"Oh,
issues with
Hitler
that.
survived, and he just escaped and went here,
All
there,
the
and
kids
everywhere."
took cyanide. All the kids took cyanide. His
No.
missus and whatever, boom blam.
Boom blam, thank you, ma'am.
Exactly. And if he ain't dead, he's dead now.
Yeah,
I was gonna say,
mean,
it's been a
you
while.
forget the most fucked up part Hitler did. He shot his own dog so they couldn't interrogate it.
Yeah,
it's
a
a
dog
dog.
of all things.
I mean, though, I guess you kind of know the intelligence of shit when you're in that high
Now that
up.
dog's in heaven, so it doesn't matter.
That
dog's
poor
definitely-
dog has seen some shit,
Doggo.
been some places.
They were well looked after, though, as far as I've read.
Fucking better be.
I feel like
No.
Hitler would
Was it even
probably
him
be
that
a
looked
bit of a
after
creep.
us?
Probably not. He'd probably pay someone to do it.
Oh, that 100%. Yeah, apparently he did love animals. He loved his pets. But yeah, he definitely had people like looking after
I just
his
can't
pets.
imagine him being nice to anything, to be fair.
I mean, there was
Does it feel
one
like that?
Jew he was actually nice to.
What?
Mhm.
He was nice to one Jew because it was a doctor who saved his mother.
Oh.
Ah.
And he
Oh.
dubbed the name of it as the Guten Juden, aka Good Jew in German.
Oh, I've heard of that term before.
Yeah, the Good Jew,
Yeah.
Guten Juden. Because it was a
That's
Jewish
good
doctor that saved
pronunciation.
his mother.
I like that.
Hitler went to Argentina. Apparently, Mazza said.
His film was that Hitler went to Peru once. Let's be real. The
That's
guy
not
is
very
in
Aryan.
a. The guy is in a war bunker. There's British soldiers, French soldiers, American soldiers all around him. His entire
rude.
Luftwaffe has been wiped out. They've got into Germany. They've got to Poland. They've stopped the camps. What's he going to do now when he's got a revolver and himself in a room? But the part about
Have
that,
one
that
last
no one can
wank.
believe it is because they never found his body.
Oh.
There was rumored to be teeth that were apparently his, but they couldn't conclude it because they had no other DNA samples on him.
I mean, yeah, he could have pulled his own teeth out, probably. Or someone
Yeah.
could have done it torturing him. Or
I
bribery.
mean, I'm not being funny, but he had a surplus of teeth.
Whoa.
Not to
Overcrowded
take
gob.
it there, but
I
no,
mean, he also had one
I'm on
testicle.
about
yeah.
I'm on about the camps.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He
That-
had
they are
enough
not good.
options to fake a death.
Oh, yeah.
Unfortunately,
can
it's
see
been
why.
confirmed that he was actually very nice and charming to his friends and was a fantastic husband. It's
Yeah.
difficult to think that someone like him can be human, let alone nice. Yeah,
Well,
I guess
how
that's
he's
it,
got
innit?
such power, isn't it? Yeah, he was very charismatic. He was a charismatic ruler. Is what the people wanted at the time.
That's the
That's
thing, though.
the
Like,
whole reason he got in.
a lot of people get away with stuff like that in that they manage to get to that point of power because people expect the bad guy to be in a dark alleyway with an unshaven face, dirty hair, dirty clothes. They expect that to be the bad guy. They don't expect the clean shaven, smart looking, well spoken man to be the bad guy, you know? So like it's one of those things where he was a complete opposite, and look at what we've got going on in the world now with the people who have been in power. Apparently they were charismatic enough to get to where they are and have proven to be otherwise, but people still, it's one of those things. I think it still falls under psychology as well. Like they managed to kind of worm their way in.
Yeah, I
for
guess
some people.
that's how you do it,
And
right?
then once it was too far gone, it was all justifications, blindly following, hoping that some good comes out of it. Like, and I don't feel bad, but I feel bad for the soldiers who were following orders and maybe didn't want to, and it was follow the order or die. So
Yeah.
There was many situations for sure.
Apparently Argentina
Again, like holding them accountable though.
Argentina
absolutely.
was a safe space for Nazis. Also, Stalin wouldn't say Hitler escaped if it wasn't true. See, I tried to stay away from history because I was there being like, ignorance is bliss. I'd rather not know what bad we did and just try and do
It's
better.
confusing as well though. There's so many different accounts that come in,
Yeah, I
and
would
it's who to
not have a
trust.
clue.
So it's like,
History's written by the victors.
literally, I've heard that before.
Well,
It's not wrong though.
Not wrong at all. Not wrong at all.
I mean, before actual like proper wars like World War I and World War II, they never used to stop fighting until it was just the victors left. They used to just kill off everyone, so only they could write off what happened.
Yeah. And the amount of things that that Hitler's lot had basically burned down entire archives of research for trans research, LGBT in general, and then there's also stuff for disabled support, supporting those with disabilities. So, like, people are like, we never had all this back in our day, and it's like, well, you did, but a lot of it was destroyed or it was hidden.
It's almost like people don't just pop out and go, oh, you know what, I am this. It's been throughout history and it's been evidenced throughout history.
Yeah.
There's still countries now that ban it.
Which
Yeah,
is
it's mad.
absolutely boggling.
I guess
Boggling.
you have
Boggling.
like the amount of countries that are out there. There is still a lot that are not at today's present day and age, are there?
Yeah.
It's
There's
considerable.
just
man.
like, there's countries that are just like, oh, I didn't know that they were okay with that. That's really cool. Like,
yeah.
I didn't know this country existed. Awesome. So it's nice to look at the good things as well, though. I think understanding that there's the little guys out there that are doing a lot of good work.
Oh yeah, definitely.
You know.
Definitely. Stalin was worse than Hitler. The only reason you don't hear about it as he was our ally.
I
Stalin
took
killed
GCSE history.
Stalin
I had
killed
to learn
5
about this
times
asshole.
more people than Hitler, but you don't learn about it. What the hell?
I don't know
Oh.
much about the Stalin side. We
No,
wouldn't
me
massive
neither.
that.
I don't know about any
asshole.
of
I mean,
it, to be
Stalin
fair.
also had 10 times the army near enough. Russia was a
Gulag.
big fucking place.
Russia.
That's the thing. He had that thing because whenever people tried to invade and whatever, it was just, this is a wasteland. You're going to die. Enjoy.
Yeah.
What the hell?
Yeah,
I
no.
just
Stalin
find
was
that.
a fucking monster too.
Do you want another conspiracy?
Yeah, I
Alright.
just got some more from Mazza. My other two are Michelle Obama was actually a man called Michael, and there's more to the Antarctic than we think, meaning
I
it's
don't believe the
bigger
man
and not
one.
all ice.
And even if that's true, so fucking what?
I mean,
Yeah,
I
there's
again
so
know
much to it.
so little about them, guys. I don't go on the internet, guys. I don't know about any of this.
There was one
Honestly,
about the
online.
kids not being their kids and being like props, but I was like,
What?
yeah, they look like this other couple, but like, there's a lot of people I look like that aren't even related to me. So it's like, I don't think everything matters.
Again, are they loved? Are they looked after? Are they happy?
Yeah, I mean, they could be
Yeah.
adopted for all we know.
True. Oh yeah, Stalin was a full-on monster. Just about everyone. Lenin tried to
Yeah, Lenin.
explicitly stop him from becoming the next leader, but by then Stalin had already guaranteed his ascension.
Yeah,
What the fuck?
fingers in all the pies.
Absolutely, again, beyond. It
okay,
sounds
though.
absolutely wild.
Some crazy shit going on. And the thing is, they
History
always
is a lovely
say,
thing.
like, we need history so that it doesn't repeat itself, but it just goes around all over
The
again.
thing, yeah, this is it. It's like it always comes back around. Like you learn things in history, and then before you know it, guess what? It's back again.
It's just
And
like
you're like, wait,
trends and
what?
fashion. Like,
It's
we're
almost like-
always somebody.
Yeah.
It's almost like humans are predictably assholes.
Yeah.
Yeah, literally.
You're an asshole. You're an asshole.
Antarctica, though, do we think there's more to it?
Viruses
I-
hidden in ice.
Oh, it has to be.
what?
To be.
There are like
Virus.
old strains of viruses hidden in the ice.
Oh yeah, is that not a confirmed?
Yeah.
They
It's come
found some, yes.
Because isn't
whether
there
or
meant
not-
to be like an absolute massive bunker in there with like literally everything ever made in storage?
So there is a bunker of seeds in case there is like
maybe that's what I was asking.
a nuclear whatever. So like there
Mm.
is that, which I think was under threat at one point for some reason. I don't know if it was like funding or some bullshit, but I haven't looked into it since. It was just like a passing thing that I seen.
Interesting.
But yeah, I definitely believe there's something frozen in there and somebody's gonna release it.
Well, they do keep
I
saying
really
they keep
hope that
testing the waters, don't they? That keep melting from the
Yeah,
ice
yeah.
caps, and they keep finding new viruses in the ice.
Which makes sense considering.
Yeah, it's like ancient ice and everything. Like there probably
Yeah,
was different
literally.
bacteria back then. And I guess because like as years have gone on and generations have gone on, back then you would have had immunity to it, and the more and more we're getting on, we're gonna have less immunity to those older things.
Oh yeah. Oh, I like Maz's one.
Antarctica used to be a tropical island. That sounds great.
That, imagine that as one big tropical island. How cool would that have been?
That would be pretty dang cool.
I about to say, would that be like before the axis tilted or after?
I mean,
I've just thought of something.
No, it would have been after because the moon smashed us, and that's why we have an axis.
the moon. Mm-hmm.
Hence
I was
why
gonna
it's
say-
bigger than they say, and why the Rothschilds for large majority of it. Who? Russ? Am I saying
Oh,
that wrong?
they're like no Rothschilds. They're like the power family of the globe or something like that.
Oh.
Never
oh.
heard
They're
of them.
basically the Kim Kardashians of the world, in a way.
Ah.
What the hell? Why have we
I
not?
know.
Why have I not heard about these?
Oh, there's so much I've gone down. There's so many rabbit holes.
Someone's
God.
been on the internet.
Oh, way too fucking much, I tell you what.
The majority of it is kept this to a secret to hold power. It genuinely got confirmed that it was a tropical island. The reason it froze over was because tectonic plates separated it
Oh,
from the rest of the world.
Well, yeah, because we were Pangea, weren't we? But I don't understand because of the actual
Wouldn't it still
like,
being cold?
temperatures.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Because
'cause
that
it's nowhere near the equator.
yeah, that still wouldn't have like even if the tectonic plates were all together, it still would have been colder. It's
And we
like
still would have
saying
had
the top
separate
of a
weather systems.
it's like saying the top of a mountain wouldn't have ice peaks on it. Because it's close to the equator.
that'd be
Even
something
though-
interesting to look into.
Rothschild family are the richest family in the world going back to the 1800s. They
Wait a
also funded all sides of World War One and Two, including the Nazis and us, and they pretty much control all the world's finances and are that powerful they can control every state and country no matter who's in power. Excuse me? Nah.
Yeah, they were also friends with Epstein.
Wow. That would explain a lot of what happened.
Yes, sir.
Did he fund his island?
Something like that. Like, he was known as a financier, so like lots of money went through that man's hands, unfortunately.
Bear in mind they are family from Israel and funded the Nazis, just to put it into perspective.
They don't teach you that in school, do they?
No. Honestly, I literally... Ignorance is bliss.
It honestly, it is. It's like, I'm a big believer of, like, you can't think that something isn't going to affect you just because it's affecting
Yes.
somebody across the globe. But
Yeah.
I completely understand the ignorance is bliss thing, because sometimes, like, my brain can only take so much, but there's people out there that are full in, balls deep into this whole political thing, and I can't go that far. I can go so far, but then I've got to, like, bring myself back, you know? So, there's only a certain level that some people can manage, which is perfectly fine. I'll never hold that
Yeah.
against anybody.
It's one of those things where I guess I started being interested in all of this by the time the internet was too far gone. So you never
Yeah.
know what to believe.
Yeah.
And I think that is a large case of I feel like I can't believe anything I see or read on the internet because it could be conspiracy theories or it could be true, but you would never know. It could be AI, you would never know.
Yeah.
It's
It
got
can be
to
very
that point.
overwhelming.
You
I
should
love the
read up
conspiracy
and watch
theory.
vids about them, Palm. It's interesting. It sounds really interesting and also terrifying.
I really love the theory that there's been such a push for AI because, like, cryptids and mermaids and things are being seen, so they have to try and debunk it by saying, "Oh, it's just AI."
No, that
I
sounds
like
amazing.
that.
I fucking love
That's a
that.
good one.
And there was I went
I
down a
really
huge
don't
rabbit
feel like
hole with
that's
real
true,
life
but that
mermaids.
I would love that to be true.
It was so much fun.
I mean, you can see it happening. It's one of those things, isn't it?
But the thing is, like, no matter how much I talk to my mum about cryptids and stuff like this, because she watches a lot of that kind of stuff, I've never ended up with any more exposure.
Yeah.
Like, I don't get that. As soon as I talk about Epstein's files once, that's it. Epstein's everywhere on my page.
Yeah.
I talk about Bigfoot, freaking cryptids, freaking...
Appalachian Mountains.
yeah, anything like that. I
Oh,
never
I
get
love that one.
anything.
So do I.
However, cryptids, we're going to keep for another one because we want to
Yeah. If you
Can I have a
like,
special request for that one?
oh yes, yes.
Can we play
What?
Smash or Pass Cryptids edition?
Yes.
I love that. I love that.
Smash or
I was gonna say I was literally about to type that on a notepad.
I put Tal's name next to it so we know where it came from.
Yeah, that's a good
I mean, it's
idea.
obvious.
I don't,
Let's be
I don't,
real.
Yeah,
I don't
that's
think
true.
we need a name next to that.
We know it is.
That's self-explanatory at that point. He did say the Rudschlids family wouldn't buy large parts of Antarctica if it wasn't the case, and the military wouldn't have a huge base underneath the ice protecting it otherwise.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, to be fair, if they own part of Antarctica, then that's fishy enough as it is, really, isn't it?
There's always
Like
a
what?
secret bunker for the rich.
Scary shit.
I'll let you know how the bunker goes.
Fuck
This
off.
is when we get rich.
Right, I've got one
Oh,
that
well.
I think you guys would like that's kind of related to all this weird stuff. Do you guys know what Elf on the Shelf is?
Yeah,
Yes.
Yeah.
unfortunately.
One of the conspiracies, oh, you definitely will. One of the conspiracies that has come about, or one that I found, is Elf on the Shelf was created by the government to make the younger generations desensitized to being constantly watched. Discuss.
Well, I mean, we started just accepting wiretaps in our home with Alexa and Google. So
Literally.
it's like, oh, and our phones recorded constantly for targeted advertising. We're all desensitized at this point.
And apparently
like-
Amazon can tell when you're pregnant before you are, or it's going to get to that point where it's going to be able to tell when you're pregnant before you are.
Are we having to give blood to it?
No, it's something to do, I watched the whole thing on it, it's something to do with your shopping habits.
Oh yeah,
So,
I was gonna say
like,
shopping
like
habits or
nesting and
hormonal
stuff.
behavior.
Yes. So if it's already got like, if you're looking at baby stuff when there's no real reason that you're, pregnant, it could be like, right, they're looking at pregnancy or considering pregnancy as an option. And then like, if you've already been pregnant and you've got previous shopping habits, they can look at the pattern. And I've seen somebody had made a video where like the flying drone, this is before the flying drones came out, but the flying drone delivers a baby basket. It's like, congratulations, you're pregnant. And then the woman's like, wait, what? She takes a test and she's pregnant. It's like this whole thing that was just a video that was made. It's like, it's gonna get to that point,
Yeah, that'd be crazy. Yeah, no thanks. Imagine AI telling you you're pregnant. Like, what?
Stay out of my vagina. Thank you.
Right, I'm asking Gemini right now.
Am I pregnant? Am I pregnant?
Hi, Prego.
Am I pregnant?
I can't tell whether you're pregnant. They're not ready yet.
They're not ready yet. No, they're too dumb.
I'm gonna start getting cribs recommended to me.
I've been getting fucking. I talked to Bear about the fact that I'm on birth control once when I started taking it a few months ago, and now I've been getting fucking pregnancy test ads. I'm like, dude, give me a fucking break.
It's
The
just
clear blue
ridiculous.
one where it's like, please, please.
Yeah, the clear blue, the
That's
early
what I got.
detection.
Fucking pregnancy tests give me anxiety. Gee.
Yeah,
Not many
I used to
things
take
that
one
do,
every
but
month.
I take
Oh,
them on the
no.
reg just in case.
You can never be too careful,
honestly,
Mainly because if I'm
they
if I'm
terrify
housing
me.
a baby and I vape, I don't want anything to happen to baby. So I'd like to know as soon
Literally.
as possible.
That's my
Yeah.
problem. I consume far too much alcohol, like, and they're just being like, well, that one's not surviving.
Damn.
See,
I'm like, it's one of those things that I'm too scared to like freaking. I can't sit there and wait for a test. That drives me insane. So I'm there just being like, I hope and praying. Be like, nah. And then the
Hey,
amount of
what the
times I've taken one and then being like, well, yeah, no, duh, I'm not.
no duh.
So I just like, nah.
It's like immaculate conception.
I'm like, nah, that's not gonna happen. Great.
I like Cakes' response.
Yeah, but can they speed up pregnancy with prime delivery? Can you imagine?
Can I share
I
a
wish.
conspiracy theory I hope is true? Because I just think it would be great.
What's that?
That all the top people are actually lizards. They are lizard people
Oh,
and they
yeah.
move around backwards. I
Okay.
hope to God. It'll be
Theory
like the
of lizard
Flavine.
people. I don't get this lizard people thing. Like, where do they fucking think lizards come from? And like, since when did they become so intelligent? Like, what the? Makes no sense to
I
me.
think mostly because of the theory of evolution. So like we were fish, and then land fish, and then lizards, and then that progressed eventually into mammals.
But then, like, you never get to see the bit between monkey and human. So
Yeah, it's the missing link kind of situation.
yeah, so like, how on earth would we get to see the freaking lizard version if we can't
did
even
that go?
see?
We don't.
How did we go from eggs to
Eggs?
incubating in our tummies?
Eggs.
Egg.
They probably just realized it wasn't efficient
Mhm.
enough. Your genetics was like, nah, this takes too long.
But then
Well,
it's
that's
like,
what some are saying about neurodivergence.
Hmm?
We're evolving.
Yeah, I
reaching
guess.
a higher mind and opening our third eye.
Yeah.
I mean,
Oh,
to be
good.
fair, it is normally because they are
That
really
explains
clever
the
and
anxiety.
it is normally because they are really clever and hyper focus on one thing to. So normally it's just they're not getting the right amount of stimulus for their needs.
Yeah. There's some research that I was looking at, and there is what's it called? There's a medication that you take, I think it's for heart issues, which in some people can basically cause dopamine blocking. And dopamine is like the fun, the feel fun
juice.
kind of, yeah, the fun juice, that one. And this article I was looking at was specifically about the person's father, and they basically gained a ton of weight, can't help himself, eating sugar and crap, and like constantly depressed, and like gambling addiction and all that kind of thing. And I was like, we've been telling you this for decades. So like those of us who have like naturally low dopamine or an issue with dopamine receptors, it leads to addiction the majority of the time because we're looking for the fun juice. But the fun juice is not working in our brains.
Hence why gambling is such an issue, because it's a
Yeah.
dopamine hit.
And you notice
Jeez.
how
Get
most
rush.
of the people that in a freaking gambling, your local gambling thing, they are normally all drunks sat around
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
gambling. That's because they're
Looking for a hit.
depressed and need some dopamine.
Yeah, that's it. And they could be perfectly functioning people in society.
Mm.
You know, I was technically one of them not long after I had Cub, with alcohol and things like that. And then I was, one day I was just on the phone to my doctor and I was like, I need drugs. I need medication right now. Give it to me. He was like, okay, cool, all right. Nearest pharmacy tomorrow. See ya. I've not looked back since. Not saying that it works for everybody,
Yeah.
but it's one of these things that once you get taken seriously and get help for it.
Antidepressants scare me because there's a lot of. It's not just
Yes,
like
I get that.
supplementing dopamine. There's a lot of extra shit in it that your body can't
Yeah.
process and can also alter your brain chemistry. And I'm there being like, right, okay, so the whole point of depression and stuff is you're lacking a chemical compound in your brain, or there's a chemical connection that isn't meeting. And why the hell is adding more chemicals to that combination gonna help anybody? Like, it should be so simple and simplified to what you need. Like, there should literally just be a test of like, okay, well, your brain's not receiving this, so this is what you need. Rather
Which
than just
there can be.
most of the time,
Technically,
they
there
just
is.
give you just an
Yes.
antidepressant. There's like 4 of them, right? But they're all still, most of them, combinations of loads of different hormones. Being like, oh well,
Oh, there's
one
a
of
ton
these
of
are gonna
them.
fix you. But
But
yeah, you're adding
one
you're
thing-
adding chaos to a mess.
Yeah. No, literally, and for so many people, I mean, one of the side effects is suicidal ideation on my medication. But the thing is, when I stopped taking it last year, when I was thinking about getting pregnant, I was on the fucking verge. So like I started taking it again and I felt better. I've had friends who've been like that where they've started taking it and they're like, it is not for me. Like,
Yeah.
you know, it's just one of those things. But leading that to another conspiracy, I think it's maybe partly proven, but mostly conspiracy, where those higher up world leaders basically want the working class to be depressed and to be down in the dumps so that they don't think about what's really going on in the world.
Yeah.
So if they're just throwing pills at you and, you know, just go for a walk and, you know, you'll be fine, just think positive and all that kind of shit.
That don't work.
Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't.
To be
It
fair,
can do, but it depends how far gone you are.
Literally.
as well, I think that leads into like the overconsumption side of things, where
Oh, huge,
people are
yeah.
just desperately looking for a dopamine hit and desperately looking for something that will make them feel whole.
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
companies
that's where
massively-
ADHD is bad.
Mm.
Because with my ADHD, I look for forms of annoyance in people because annoying people can give you a dopamine hit.
Yeah.
So when I can get really annoying, it's a case of
He's being a dick.
yeah, pretty much.
Everything
And
makes
then
sense.
Kimmy just dick punches him. It's fine.
Yeah.
We've got
She
Kimmy
wouldn't dare.
now.
Get hit back
Okay.
2 times harder. Abuse. Not permitted.
Right, there's
Um,
one for you.
Okay, go on.
Unless you've got something you want to look at.
It was again just another one that Mazza had mentioned.
No,
Mazza's
go for
been
it.
on
You
it.
can do Maz's one. It's got tons.
His veggies. The reason deja vu happens is because there's several dimensions that exist. So it's an infinite. So you've already experienced everything that's happened. So there's more than just the 3rd and 4th dimension. We just can't see them.
That is so good. I literally had a deja vu earlier today, and I know for a fact it's happened 4 times. I've had 4 of the same deja vu,
What the hell?
but I don't remember the specifics of the other 3. And it was such a specific situation where I was saying specific words to Bear standing in a specific
Yes.
place in my kitchen, holding on to a specific utensil. And
But
I'm like,
it's also rooted in familiarity and the memories
yeah.
that you have. So, pinch of salt on that one.
But I like that one.
I do, but
That's a good one.
But the thing is like, we like to think things are infinite, but there's often, like, we're all a creature of habit, routine, like, we are very clever, but we stick to simple and simplicity and stuff like that. So the likelihood that you have done something or said something multiple times is normally quite high. Because, like, it's easy to just... But it is one of those things where you stand literally in the same place and have the same conversation and you're like, what the fuck?
Yep. What the fuck was that?
You're like, wait, what? And I'm like, I'm sure the amount of times I've gone like, have I told you this before? And then been like, no, never said that before. I'm like, well, I feel like I have. And then it's everything that I feel like I haven't said before that I normally have.
I've done that so many times. And then Bear's like, yeah, you told me that yesterday. Because of my brain. This conspiracy that I found on the fun list, I thought you guys might quite like. And I would like to hear the discussion. Geologists know about tastier rocks than salt, but they're holding out on us. They're keeping the tastiest salt rocks for themselves.
I'm right, they are.
Them damn geologists.
I actually was like checking that out, and so I think there's a link on there of a web page I found explaining the salts and the rocks that do taste and
That's
what they taste
amazing.
of, and there were
bit
quite some
crunchy.
funny ones to be fair.
Can you just
It-
imagine a load of like just bearded men and lab-coated women just licking rocks.
Apparently, it's a good way to tell the is it acidity and the sulfur amount in it is by
Ooh.
licking it.
I want
Like,
that
Because
job.
apparently
I
you've
want
got
to lick
more.
it.
You've got like so sensitive taste buds that you'll be able to taste like how much of something or one has got more sulfur or magnesium in it than another one.
That's cool.
I was like, what the fuck? Last thing I thought about was people going around licking rocks all day, every day.
Well, COVID
Things have
took my
looked
taste
weirder.
buds, so I can't ever have this job.
You what?
Taste buds.
What did you
COVID
say?
took my taste buds and my sense of smell.
What
She
the
never got
hell?
them
Like,
back.
what, like completely and never got it?
Like, unless something's really, really strong, I can't really tell.
Oh my god.
Oh.
About COVID.
I'm looking at
COVID,
mine back.
conspiracy theory.
Oh, yeah,
Yes.
I have one of those.
Go for it.
Do it.
That they wanted us all inside so that they could move apparatus around without anybody seeing it.
That's exactly what I thought was the case. No
Mhm.
one else I've spoke to had even thought of that. And I was like, wouldn't it make sense? Because literally I've had like a dentist I used to work with. He went running on like a big popular road and there was not a single car on this big massive like popular road. And he was like, there's not a single vehicle out there and he could run like a good long way on it without ever seeing a car. And I'm like, that is perfect for if they wanted to move something very big, very large, and didn't want people to know about it.
Mm-hmm.
They were either moving nukes or they were moving aliens.
I'm gonna say aliens.
My
'cause
money's on the aliens.
I hope so.
why would they hide nukes from us, other than the fact that they wouldn't want us to tell anybody else? So then the other governments know about it. But
But also that they're being exposed, and that in itself is dangerous.
yeah. But then it's just it'll be an army lot just doing their thing.
They were hiding nuclear aliens. He's right.
Oh my god.
Nuclear aliens.
Exposed.
Alien
Alien
nukes.
nukes. What?
That makes
Oh,
so
God.
much sense. I think we've got it, guys. I think
Solved
we've
it. Well done,
we've
guys.
solved it. We
Expect a
found out
phone
what
call
COVID
tomorrow.
is. No, just
If
expect
we
not
all
to
go
wake up.
missing, This is the reason.
That's it. We're all just
Wake
not
up in
gonna
a
wake
dark
up
room.
tomorrow. It's fine. And we got too
God.
close
What
to the
have
real
you
thing.
done to me? I'll say
Oh,
this now.
God.
Kibby will never forgive you if I don't wake up tomorrow.
Is she gonna blame? Oh fuck! She's gonna kill us. She's gonna kill us if we
So
don't wake up
not
tomorrow.
only do we need to worry about the government, we need to worry about Kimmy too.
Yeah.
The threat
Yeah.
of Kimmy.
Yeah, nah, government fine. Kim, no.
No, fuck that.
I'm not messing with that.
She's scary.
Can't
Telling you
mess
she's
with the
scary
rat.
when she yells.
I can only imagine. She's never had to yell at me.
I was just gonna say
Never had
that.
to yell at me yet.
I was
Oh, no,
like, I've
Kimmy,
never
don't
had to
yell at me. That's
experience.
exactly what I want.
Oh no, Kimmy, don't yell at me and tell me off. And tell me that I've
Have
been a
you-
bad girl. What?
Sorry,
Oh.
Kimmy, I've been bad.
I've been a bad girl.
I don't
Have
like
you
you
guys,
falling over by a woman.
Dig a bitch. Did you guys know or even consider the conspiracy about COVID is that they were testing our compliance?
Yes,
Mm.
I did think about that
That's
one.
why
Oh,
that
for the
got me.
jabs.
Ooh.
Yeah, just the jab, staying inside,
Doing as
like,
we're told,
Oh,
wearing
basically.
masks.
I was
I
about
am
to say the British population did not let us down then.
Yeah, no,
I
they did not do
will
as
say
told.
right now, I am a believer of the fact that following these guidelines did help.
Yes.
Purely because I am from a medical background, I've done my research using actual scientific articles, but I understand where the thoughts come from, where it's like, I don't believe in herd immunity, but I understand why people might.
Mm.
Because there's so many scientists that have come out with like big important stuff related to vaccines and that have now been debunked, and it's like, well, or lying or you know, money grabbing or whatever. So it's like I completely understand where people have got their concerns.
Thing is, it's like Most people have had at least one vaccination, and they're meant to tell us what's in them, but then 90% of the general public ain't even gonna know what half of the stuff is that's in it. Do they willingly give us a list of all that's in there for those that do actually know what goes into a vaccine? No, they don't give you any of that information. And at the time, it's a rush situation. It's a panic, global alert situation. Are they just gonna quickly hand you off a list of what's in there and mean it and not be lying or hiding anything? Probably not.
I mean, I had a conspiracy theorist man when I was working at Curry's and I was serving him on TVs.
Fucking
And he said to me, I hope you've not had your COVID jab. And I was like, oh, why? And he goes, it's population control. You're never going to be able to have babies if you've had that jab. And I was just like, oh, great, I can get off birth control then. He didn't like that.
That's the biggest, most strongest one, isn't it? Is population control, decrease fertility rates, and kill off the older generation. That was like the most biggest believed one so far, right?
For me, the killing off the older generation doesn't make sense because they are the current government's biggest fans. If that makes sense.
And also, all that money goes back into things.
But they're the ones consuming and not working. And they're taking more costs off the healthcare because they're having to have more operations or more healthcare needs. So they spend more time in the hospitals, sucking resources.
I do like sucking.
Yeah. Just not in hospitals.
Just not yet.
Hey, I don't know. The uniform, stethoscope, I mean...
Does it for Tal? Is that because the stethoscope reminds you of a tentacle?
Oh god.
We're deep diving into Tal's freaking psychology here.
Next time Artic's at the doctor, he's gonna be like, ah, fuck, stethoscope.
Oh, they absolutely were. Even if they were forced to because of COVID, they definitely took it as an opportunity to push boundaries.
Oh yeah.
And there are fucking loads of them. Yeah, the old people. But because of the generation declining, we're ending up... I can't remember where it was, but they were like 50% of the population was over 50. I don't know if it was like China or Korea or something like that. But there was like a population, like most people were old people, and that were it. And I'm like, that is crazy.
That would make sense. They also take very good care of their older generation as well, though. Like I actually saw something like an actual history thing, where China was just its own little place for the longest time, and they were the believers of basically train up the young to look after the old.
Yeah.
So basically, like, appreciate that we gave you life kind of situation. Whereas the Western world is more like, well, a lot of the Western world is more like, letting the kids figure themselves out and, try to have a good relationship. It doesn't always work out. Clearly, we all have father issues. But,
literally.
But, I remember reading that somewhere.
All of us that have daddy issues, though, is most of the time because dads had to, other reasons, but if it's linked to dads normally being the provider, they're always working away, and then there's so many issues linked to that where you're closer to your mother, who spends most of their time with you.
Yeah, primary care.
Yeah. So it makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
And then dads don't have that loving, caring, nurturing side because they don't know it. They're not taught it. They're just taught they need to work and provide for the family.
Because fuck the patriarchy.
We're taught men can't properly cry or anything. We can't really show emotion. We're just there to support, feed, and that's it.
It's all money from your side, like from the men's side, and like the women are expected to be the emotional ones. And then people have a ramdang fucking meltdown when it's the opposite.
I was gonna say that it's so the opposite with me and freaking Tally. He's so emotional.
Is he the crier, is he?
Oh, he is the biggest
Aw.
emotional baby. I love it
She's
to
like a
Cry
bits.
at One
baby.
Piece.
Huh?
Did he not cry at One Piece?
Yeah, he cries at everything. I don't think
That's
there's a
One
show he's not cried at.
Don't think
I've
seen
never
that
seen
one.
Tyler
I-
cry at a show. It's one of my ambitions.
when we
It's on the
officially
bucket
got
list.
together, me, Tilly, and Scoob went out drinking, and I don't know how, at what point, we got very, very drunk, and we went and came back to mine, and then ended up somehow ordering a 20-inch pizza, sitting on the floor, and we were just listening to music, and all of a sudden it's absolutely freaking crying his eyes out. I'm like, what the fuck is happening? What's wrong? What are you crying for? It's like, it's just this song. And he's absolutely crying his
Oh,
eyes out to a
bless
song that
him.
came on. I was like,
be fair,
Jesus Christ.
Alcohol changes a person.
Yes,
time.
true. But he wells up to it even when he's not on alcohol.
I love that. I love that so much.
He's such a little dainty little man.
Oh. We
And-
love our dainty men.
And because of, like, I guess he's never needed to, he's obviously not the biggest income earner either, so. And he has more free time than I do.
Let's fucking go. Yeah, you guys are
No
constantly on the
reverse.
go though.
Yeah, tell me about it. He's a soft being. We love him for that. Exactly. Even Kyle knows he's a big softie. He's the biggest woman. Even Mum says he's very feminine.
I mean, I've got an idea for a small conversation about conspiracy theories, but it depends if you want to do it or not.
Go for it.
It's almost a
What-
I'll
dark
tell you
list.
to shut the
What
fuck up.
conspiracy theory would you actually want to be real? Like,
Oh.
But I want to be real. It's a conspiracy thing.
The foot fetish one.
like a fox.
yeah. 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 That would be hilarious.
I don't know, because all conspiracy theories are very doom and gloom. I need to hear some wholesome ones first. I'm googling wholesome conspiracy theories.
I've got more fun ones. I've got plenty
Hell
going
yeah.
on right here.
Why don't we catalogue like all of the conspiracy theories at the end, and then we can make a decision.
Oh, don't you worry, I have a list.
And then there's my dad, who
Oh,
is
she
a
has a
grade A
list.
douche canoon. Yeah.
Well, if we're
Douche
talking
could
about
do it,
dads, if we're talking about dads, there's one here that I wrote down. Dads hate stopping on road trips because then
Yeah.
all of the vehicles they worked hard to pass for the last hour get back ahead of them.
That's
Yeah.
gonna be Kyle.
Oh,
Yeah.
I can hear that.
I still race raindrops down the window. Like, Definitely.
Try.
definitely.
Doing
I
that.
mean, I'll say this: dads also hate stopping on road trips due to the fact that they just want to get to point A to point B. They don't want to piss
Yeah.
about.
They just wanna
They
get it
just want to
done.
get there because they know they've got to still parent when they get there.
They want to
Yeah.
get that mission.
They don't wanna do it in a
successful screen
car.
when they arrive.
I do that though when I'm driving. I'm overtaking people, and then you get to like a 40 zone all of a sudden on a freaking motorway, and then they decide that they're not going to slow down to 40, but you're trying to be good because you know the fucking speed camera's around the corner and you don't want to risk a fine, and then they overtake you, and I'm like, I've literally overtaken you. Or by the time you actually come off of a main road and you both have been overtaking each other, probably unconsciously, but you've noticed that you keep overtaking each other.
Yeah.
And then you finally get to the point where you're coming off and they overtake you for the final time. You're like, you fucking dickhead. You couldn't have just let
It's
me
a bit
have
awkward
it.
too.
You couldn't have let me just have it. I'm coming off now.
Nope.
Do we want a couple of unpopular opinions to discuss?
Hell yeah.
Always.
Okay. Here's one for you. Being busy is not the same as being productive.
Yes.
Absolutely.
Yes,
You believe that?
100%.
Hmm?
Fucking
believe that.
100%.
I'm busy at a game. I'm not being productive though.
Yeah, that's true. I could be busy doing fuck all and still get nothing done.
That's 90%
Hey, I'm busy
of the
watching
people at work.
Netflix. Are you doing anything? No.
Everyone at
productive?
work
Is it-
seems to tell me they're fucking busy, but nothing seems to ever get fucking done.
But
Yeah.
also, I think it's kind of a toxic productivity kind of
Yeah.
culture that has been fostered within workplaces, that we do feel guilty for not being productive, even when we are genuinely busy. For instance, sitting watching Netflix or doing something purely for the hell of it,
Yeah.
or for your enjoyment.
But the thing is, that can be productive as well, especially to your own well-being, but people don't see it that way. It's like how people don't see gaming as a job. Like, if you're making money from something, it's a job.
Mm.
Like, on a regular basis, I mean. It's one of those things where it is very subjective, but I feel like it's quite, like, relatable to life for everyone. Because everyone, you've got to earn money somehow. You've got to, you know, you live a life, you have hobbies and things like that. But yeah, I do believe that keeping yourself busy is not the same as actually getting things done. Like, as somebody with ADHD, I could have a whole list of things to do. I'll spend a whole day going around the house, but I will only get one thing done on that list.
Yeah.
Kept myself busy, but didn't get anything actually done, you know?
But half-assing it is better than no-assing it.
But
I
that
believe
is
that.
still productivity, though. It's just because you've
Yeah,
not
it's still
completed
something.
anything, you've still been productive. You've still started things. I guess it depends on the relevance of importance. Because if
Is,
it's deemed as important to you, then you're being
Yeah.
productive.
Again, subjective. Please say that to Bear when he comes back into chat when I'm looking at my pile of crochet projects that I'm finished.
She's
I mean, I
busy,
have an unpopular
man.
opinion. I've
Yeah.
got a great one.
Go for it.
People should have a license to have kids.
Oh, there needs to be some freaking.
See,
I mean,
I'm-
how do you quantify it?
I'm behind that, but I'm a believer of
Free will.
I don't want to call it racial theory, but it would be used against certain groups of people. But
Absolutely.
I do like the idea of it. I think you should at least be somewhat tested.
Thing is, though,
That's
you
what
have.
I mean, but where would you draw the lines?
That's
Like,
the
if
thing.
you have a history of cancer, for instance, would you then be exempt
No,
from
I
ever
would
being
just-
able to have kids? You know, who makes
No.
that decision? Who makes that call?
I wouldn't
Parenting.
stop it at that. I'd just do it as like a mental health check. So it's like, if you're an unfit parent, clearly, you can't have them until
MOT.
that's sorted. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm thinking
Give
of
your
like
brain an MOT.
yeah, give your brain an MOT, and I think it should be something that should be done alongside the government, where it's like you can opt into this and be like, right, we're going to give you support for having these kids. People should have support for having kids regardless, right?
Yeah.
I think it definitely should be a choice whether
I think it's a
you
real
have it
choice
or
thing.
not, because of who would be the governing body.
The government.
That's the only problem. Exactly.
Yeah, exactly. And they can't trust
And they
them
would use it
to.
to further whatever agenda they're wanting to further. It wouldn't be for the benefit of the general populace.
Yeah, that's true.
Conspiracies.
Yeah, to be fair, I think that would be the worrying thing of who's the governing body. Other than that, I think it'd be a great idea because there is people out in the world that should not have kids that normally have 6 of
Yeah.
them.
In theory,
and-
I'm behind it. In practice, it would never work.
Yeah.
I do know that there is a thing like where if say just for argument's sake, there's a woman that's had a baby and that baby's been taken off of her for a very good reason, right? We're ignoring the complexities of you know, there are no good reasons, right? There's a very good reason that baby's been taken off her for that baby's safety. She then gets pregnant and has another baby.
Immediately take it off her.
Technically, it should be taken off her, but a lot of these things do fall through the cracks. So I feel like in that kind of situation, there should be like, right, we need to review this now
Yeah.
and see if they've improved or which should be happening, which doesn't. But I think that's where
That's a
the
very good point.
kind of license thing could come in. I'm talking as somebody who, my brother was in the foster system because of how my mum was, and it's like they were fantastic from my point of view, but I've also seen friends who've been in the system that could have gone back to their parents, but nothing was ever reviewed, and then all of a sudden they're 18 and out of the system.
Yeah.
So it's like, you know, that kind of thing.
Or where they make like licensing as a part of social services, where like that for that instance, that woman's been had a baby taken off her for a reason.
Mhm.
Then they have to have all these checks in place and all that in place, which apparently they do, but obviously not. and then that she would have to have a license to be able to say, yes, you are fit again now. You may have more kids.
Yeah. Kind of like a license for having a gun.
Yeah. I mean,
You have
they
to
do
be
wellness
mentally-
checks for that.
You have to be mentally well to own a gun in the UK. If you have a diagnosis of depression, then it's
And
like,
then-
no.
Nowadays, children
Yeah,
can
no,
be
I'm not
classed
getting
as
that.
freaking weapons.
They are. Honestly, I've met some weapons in my time, okay?
Am I one of them?
Don't even
Oh,
talk
absolutely.
to me.
Hell yeah. Get it, I made the list.
I made the list of weapons.
Me and my
mean, I know.
sister-in-law
I'm
literally have
fine with it.
scars that kids have left us.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Don't
Kids
even
are
go there.
evil.
Kids are mental.
I love them to death and hate them in equal measure.
Right, what did I miss in chat? No, it's definitely, if they blink, it's a race on. Friends playing games
that
between
Kyle?
fuck all, yeah. Fuck all, produce rest. Something we all need. True. The problem then becomes who
One
is
sec.
giving out the license, yeah.
Yes.
I heard MOT.
I knew you'd fucking hear that.
Kyle. I just feel like some people just shouldn't be allowed to be a parent.
Yeah.
And
I mean,
that
it's one of
is
those
not
things.
regulated. But then again, we need population. But then these parents aren't good enough to parent for the population that we need. So you're having the kids, but then they need the right education and the right parenting
Yeah.
to do what we need them to do for the world to be better. But
Maybe
the wrong people are
some-
having the kids.
Maybe something along the lines of like compulsory parenting classes. You know how you have to go to college in order to get a certain job. Be like, right, you're knocked up. You now need to go to these classes.
Yeah, to be taught how
Kind
to
of
be a
like
decent
or
parent.
ordered, like is it anger management? Sometimes they have to do.
That's a
that
good
kind of
point, actually.
lines.
When in hospital and you have your baby, they forcefully sit you down and say you can't be discharged without watching this video. And it's normally about freaking shaken baby syndrome. I can't remember what the actual name is. And cot death.
See, I never
Um,
had that.
Didn't you? Oh, that's all
Nope.
of it at the moment.
I've heard of it. I've not heard of it in Scotland.
Oh,
We were not allowed to move. We were not allowed to be discharged until we could prove we could buckle Cub into the car seat safely.
that's an
Some
unusual one, but
hospitals,
that's
some
good.
hospitals will literally wheelchair the mother, have the father carry the baby in the freshly buckled car seat, and then they will watch you buckle
Wait
it
in the
into the
car.
car.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, to me,
Which
that
I
is
think-
terrifying because, like, you never know how to do this, and then all of a sudden you've got to do it.
All of a sudden, it's like, oh.
Like,
But I do recommend anyone who might be listening, go to your local fire station. Doesn't matter where you are, go to your local fire station or contact them like non-emergency and ask them because they will know. They have training. You can also get car seat safety experts as well, but get legitimate ones.
on like car seats or
Car seats safety.
Yeah.
Knowing that there are many car seats out there that meet like UK safety standards but don't meet global UK standards kind of thing. So like
yeah,
there's loads of information out there. But buckling is a fucking pain in the ass.
especially if the kid don't want to fucking sit still and all.
Yeah, if the kid
The
doesn't want
amount
to
of
stay in that
times
seat,
I've
they ain't staying in that seat.
Fought with the child to get them buckled in either freaking buggy or freaking car seat. The kids do absolutely freaking hate being buckled up.
See, when Cobb was little, he preferred being in the sling, forward facing, so that he could see everything. But he didn't like being on me because I was constantly hot. Like I always run
Yeah.
hot, so it had to be on Bear. But Bear was working. I was a stay-at-home parent, and it was just one of those things where I was like, right, we're off for a walk. Bye, Bear. Have fun.
Yeah, literally.
You take him out. I need a break. But you just want to see everything. You didn't like to be in his buggy for too long.
It has its own challenges.
Oh yeah.
I have a fun
Hey.
question.
Go
Oh,
for
yeah.
it.
What's the first conspiracy theory you genuinely like believed, whether it's for a short time or you still believe it now?
I don't know.
I don't know if
Because-
it's.
Go on.
I don't know if it's a conspiracy theory, but I believe that carrots can make you see in the dark.
Vitamin C boosting your eyes.
Yeah, that makes sense. Is that a scientific thing?
I'd go for it.
I mean, yeah, I don't know.
I
Carrots
believed it
are
until I
mint.
was like 17. I was like, I'm eating all my carrots. Why can't I see in the dark?
I
Maybe
never
it's just,
even thought.
like,
about it.
disclaimer, slightly better visibility.
Just slightly better. I have glasses, so that doesn't help.
Does
I mean,
religion
I should wear
count?
them, but
I used to be Christian. I mean, to be fair,
Wakey,
Yeah.
wakey.
Bible could be a
Come on,
conspiracy
It's
theory.
time to wake up.
a Bible
Don't
was
wanna be
written by
late,
men,
say.
but let's not go into that.
Yeah.
Good
literally.
morning,
I was
sunshine.
something, same brain. By
My
men for men.
my conspiracy theory was that Avril Lavigne got replaced by Melissa. I believed that so hard for so
Oh, I
long.
believe
Avril Lavigne
that.
got replaced by who?
Melissa, she died in a car crash after her like second album or something, and then a girl called Melissa who just happens to look nearly exactly like her but has like one mole that's slightly off center. It was a time on the internet.
What the
I
hell?
believed that so hard.
I remember that coming out. Oh.
I don't anymore, but God, what a time.
What the hell? I don't think I've ever
Yeah.
heard of that.
Oh, Avril Lavigne died and got replaced by Melissa. We don't know who Melissa is, but
I was going to say, everyone's like, who
She
the
got-
fuck's Melissa?
she
Yeah.
got replaced by Melissa apparently.
What the?
And you know what
fuck?
one of the evidence is? And I remember this so clearly because I used to watch, like the Red Circle YouTube videos. And thingy, it's because she had Melissa written on her hand on like a fan meeting thing. She had Melissa written on her hand, and people were like, oh, it's Melissa trying to tell us that she's had to do this and all this. It was like just her mate.
All the good
Melissa was
stuff.
like a mate around the band.
I
love
love
that.
that. That's the fucking
Oh.
internet going wild for you.
I believed it so hard for so long.
I
Human.
don't have a clue. Fun fact, the whole carrots make you see better in the dark was actually UK propaganda to stop the Germans from finding out our technology in planes were better. I can't remember if it was in World War One or World War Two.
They just
I can-
gaslit the
What
Germans
the fuck?
with
I
carrots.
adore that.
That's
adore that.
insane.
That's believable.
Why are your planes so good? Our pilots eat lots of carrots.
We totally don't have special goggles or anything.
Oh, I love that so much.
Oh, I would love to know the hidden message that was actually in that though. I bet that was fucking clever.
Hidden message. What the fuck did I go back to?
Carrots.
Yeah, the Germans.
We gaslit the Germans.
Yeah. The whole
Wait, then where does
carrots
the
make
curly
you
hair
see
one
better
look
in
fresh
dark
from
was actually UK propaganda to stop the Germans from finding out our technology in planes were better.
Really?
I love that.
Hell yeah. That's cool as shit.
Yeah. That's fucking
That's like
insane.
keep gun them down. Yeah. See, some people are clever when they put their minds to it.
Yeah, it just happened. I mean, I guess the UK did do something, but
Does eating crust give you curly hair?
No.
Please.
no.
My cousin told
I
me it's
believe
curly
that.
pubes.
But that
No,
explains
that
a
just
lot,
happens
actually.
anyway. That just
You know
happens
what?
anyway.
Yeah,
I was
that's
gonna
what
say
I was
everybody
like,
has curly pubes, don't they?
I got them curly
Yeah,
anyway. That's
because-
why I believed it.
Yeah,
Imagine
see,
if we
the
had
thing is-
straight pubes.
The thing is,
Have
the
an
only
absolute
reason
weave.
everyone's pubic hair is so curly is due to the compression it has every single day.
Oh.
Yeah, but it never used to be straight when we didn't have it. It's because it's the density when it's like that, so it prevents like stuff getting there. Because if you
That
think
and the
about it, we
compression.
didn't have pants way back when, but we still had curly pubic hair. And that was because like it's thick and dense the more curly it is, so it protects anything from getting where it shouldn't.
You're making me think
Fuck
that
that.
my pubic mound is bald now. Like, when people talking about their thick bush, I'm like, you have a thick what? What?
I don't
I'm just
remember the
trimming hedge.
last time I did. I can't stand it.
Oh.
Maybe
Oh.
just trimming the
Explode.
hedge, you know. Hell yeah.
I can't stand it.
I mean,
It
you
irritates me
landscape
to
the
fuck.
garden. I
'cause-
definitely prefer nothing personally for me. I don't mind
Yeah.
about my partner, but it's one of those things where it's like I have obviously seen others in other places, and I'm like, "How have you got like a special lotion or something? Like, how do you have so much going on in your crop right now? I have nothing. Like naturally, I have nothing.
Oh, I wish I didn't have anything. I fucking wish.
My underarms are hairier.
Now, a proven conspiracy theory is obviously back in the war, all the men were gone. They had no one to sell razors to, so they started selling them to women and marketing to women. And that's the reason that the accepted standard now is neatly trimmed or completely nothing.
That would actually
See,
make sense.
I have a
Because
different
the
side
razor
to that,
companies needed to do it.
but I don't know if
Yeah.
it's YouTube friendly.
Oh.
I mean,
Oh.
I was going to say this.
Oh.
You got cut out.
I know something Adolf Hitler did.
Oh.
Oh,
Okay,
dear.
Arctic first, and then I'll go.
Again,
It's
YouTube
to
friendly.
do with a certain fun toy some people like to own.
And what did Hitler do with
You didn't
that?
shave? That's okay.
Well,
The wilderness must be
there
explored.
is- it's always
Yes,
conspiracy that Hitler created sex dolls to send to his men so they didn't miss their wives and so they could fight at their full potential. I told you that before, Scarlett.
Oh, I remember you
Hitler
saying
made
that.
blow-up dolls.
So
Yeah,
they wouldn't get distracted.
he made blow-up dolls so his army would actually fight and not miss their wives.
Honestly, absolute
a flashlight
genius.
be cheaper.
I mean,
Yeah,
Just-
but it's
just
not
the
the same
essential
thing, is
part.
it? It's not the
Well, they
same.
could just hold
Body
each other's
experience.
chests. It'll be fine.
On each other's
Titties.
chest.
uh,
Also, buy men's disposable razors because they're cheaper than women's razors.
Pink tax.
and they're better.
Fucking women's razors is absolutely fucking ridiculous. I know we get a cushiony gel bit half the time, but
It's not the same.
they're so freaking expensive. I don't get it.
Oh, I'm a Bic disposable girly.
Oh,
They are the
I
best
can't.
ones.
I freaking.
Hell no.
My skin's
I
too
can't even
delicate.
use one of them fucking... I can't even use one of them.
I
Oh,
like
no.
Harry's razors. They're good.
I have to go fucking electric.
I've not tried electric. I probably
I-
never will.
I
I'm
do-
too scared.
I'm too scared of it. I don't want the
Yeah.
buzzy down there. To make
I
anything.
have too much of everything
Oh, see,
to
the
get
thing
caught
is-
in a blade or something.
Thing is, there is a company called Manscaped who quite literally
I was
made a
literally gonna
technology that
say.
is nick-free for men.
Yeah, no,
I
I'm
don't
still
care.
terrified. I'm still terrified.
It-
I watched their
I
stuff
have
and
a
have
clit.
thought about
They
their
didn't
stuff.
test it on clit.
Yeah,
I
literally.
genuinely.
That's
Stuff
why it's called
will still get clipped.
Manscaped.
I mean,
Still
if
will-
it's good
stuff
enough
will
for a
still-
pair of saggy balls, then it's gotta
you
be
got
good
like
for
it,
our
like it
lips,
for me.
right?
You got
If it's
the
good enough for
only
a wrinkle in my sack, it's good enough for anywhere else.
the wrinkle in
Easiest
my
way to
sack.
put it. Simplest way
No.
to put it.
We went from conspiracy theories
but-
to talking about how hairy our junks are.
She must be protected at all costs. I'm not doing anything to jeopardize her.
I am happy for you. I am happy for that. I genuinely, I will stand by Manscaped though. I use it for my legs because my hair on the bottom half of my legs, around like my shins, is quite like thick and difficult, and I can't do it every other day like I used to anymore.
That's
So
why
I-
your pubes went.
What?
That's why your pubes went.
Yeah, they went down south. I would not be surprised. I think since pregnancy, everything's gone south. But yeah, I use the electric for my legs, and then that just shortens it, so then I can get the razor to my legs. It's so much easier for me.
Cakes just absolutely fucking blew my mind, sorry. Another weird fun fact, Kellogg's made cornflakes because Dr.
Yeah.
John Harvey Kellogg's thought it would be help people to stop masturbating by suppressing sexual urges.
The hell?
By
It's
a
like that
cornflake?
massive raw potato.
Oh, fancy a wank, let's have a cornflake. That ain't gonna
Well,
work.
yeah.
No,
no.
it was like a big thing in purity culture, and like touching yourself was bad and made you go blind and all that crap. So he made Kellogg's to hopefully make people unhorny because it was so bland and flavorless that it
Oh,
killed
shit.
horny urges. Apparently, I think
fucking
it
adore that.
slaps. It's a good
I love
cereal.
that.
I'll
But
be
it's-
honest.
It's not stopped anything for me.
Yeah, I love cornflakes,
Yeah.
but nah.
I'm
I'll be
convinced
very
he made it
honest,
worse. I blame him completely.
If I get a bowl of cornflakes, I've drowned it in fucking sugar.
Oh yes, yeah,
Oh,
you
no,
have
we've got
to.
I have drowned it in
Oh god,
sugar.
no. Oh no.
Oh,
I
don't tell
know
me
it
you're
was
one of
in
them bland bitches who eat everything without fucking actual seasoning and flavors, you know.
No. What it is I'm a savoury girly.
Oh,
Oh, you're a
I believe
savoury.
that.
You don't like
Mm.
sweet and savoury.
No, I'm purely savoury. I don't like most things sweet. I don't like. I've got enough
What?
sweetness. I've got Kyle.
Sweet baby.
You coffee shit.
No, but he genuinely, I blow his mind by how much he's like, shall we get dessert? I'm like, fuck no. I'll have another
What?
starter.
You
Give me
don't.
another cheesy garlic bread. I don't want a
To be
chocolate cake.
fair, I'm a bit of both. But when it comes to starters, my god, I don't think dessert comes anywhere near it.
Mm-mm.
I mean, most
Starters
starters
all the
are
way.
fish, and I don't like fish. So.
Starter. Where the fuck are you eating for most starters
Mozzarella
with
sticks,
fish?
halloumi fries.
They
fucking
they are
chicken
never on
wings.
any starters I have.
You clearly don't eat at the right places then.
Normally
Yeah,
you
it's
get-
like
you get-
freaking calamari or shrimp
love
or
calamari.
stuff like this, and I'm like, oh, fish of the soup of the day, fish edition or something. And I'm like, I don't want fish.
My sister-in-law's the same. She doesn't like fish at all.
Like,
I
yeah.
believed
Standard.
that fishy soir was made out of fish. It's actually just cold soup.
What are you
mean, I'll be
meant to
honest.
do when
Oh,
you're
I thought that
bored
was
and
fish
you've
soup.
only got cornflakes? Have a bowl and have a fun time, literally.
Damn right.
I mean,
You've gotta get that
cornflakes,
energy. Hey.
cornflakes, same thing, right?
Yeah, cornflakes.
Well, that's not stream friendly. I'm not saying that. It would have been funny, but no. No.
Control.
Self-control does not exist.
So, thank you so much, you guys, for the podcast episode and chit-chatting with me. And I will see you all again soon.
Yay!
Thank you for sorting out Scottish. Lots of credit to
You're
you.
welcome.
Thank you so much. And I will see you guys in soon to play some Reaper.
Bye.
Bye. Right. Thank you everyone so much for watching, and thank you everyone for listening. I hope you did enjoy this today's episode of conspiracy theories. There was lots of topics discussed and also a lot of rambling in between, which is what you'll find here. If you can think of any more conspiracy theories, please leave them in the comments, or hop over to the Discord and to the stream, so you can let me know what other things you want us to talk about on the podcast. This has been a new rebrand, second episode of the new rebrand of Pomsky's Tales, where we just chit chat about a bunch of things. But let me know what you guys think, and I will see everyone again on the next episode. Make sure to subscribe, follow, turn on that notification bell so you get notified of when a new episode comes out. I will see everyone soon. Goodbye.